What is up, YouTube? Today we're reviewing a new game called Spartacus Legends. It is free for download on the Xbox Live Marketplace. If you just go into games, it should say Spartacus free or something along those lines. Very, very fun. I got to play it for several hours today, and I actually really enjoyed it. I believe this game was released not too long ago, but these are the screenshots right here. It is a very, very bloody game, but if you know anything about the Spartacus series, it is a very explicit series. A lot of nudity, a lot of fighting. But it's a very good series, so if you have the time to actually catch up on the series itself, make sure to go watch it. But let's go ahead and get into the game and start it up. Alright, now we're going to jump into the game itself, and you actually see this is just a loading screen followed by the map. And the map's kind of divided into a couple of different sections of the city, all in Roman or Greek or whatever that is, so I'm not going to try to butcher them like I don't know. I don't even want to try. But each district is kind of divided up into different parts, and then in them you have the district view, which is you can have Xbox Live fights, kind of like story mode fights against pre-made characters, tutorial fights, all based off of what difficulty you want to play on. Different districts are different difficulties. That's very hard to say for some reason. But this is my fighter. You kind of see some of the stuff. I'm 3-0 at the point that I played this. But let's jump into the fight itself, because that's probably the part you want to watch. So I'm just going to let you watch the fight and not talk over it. So I hope you enjoy this little bit right here.
Weapons ready. Fight! Have you ever seen the like? Bloody lesson. Bloody lesson. Have you ever seen the like? Have you ever seen the like? Let death descend! Bloody lesson.
And I got unlucky and lost while he gets his awesome loading screen outro. I guess that's just awesome. Okay, now I'm going to run you through the clothing system, or should I say armor system, I guess. You can have up to 8 gladiators, I believe. It's either 8 or 9. I don't remember the exact number, but they cost a certain amount to actually purchase the slots to buy them. But I'm sure after you play a lot, you would end up like accumulating a lot of money, because I get a lot fast. But these are just kind of different things you can use, like perks. You can delete your gladiator if you want to. And then equipment you can use, like boosts. I believe I have 10 of them right here. Different little things like gain crowd favor, or, you know, get a better execution if you want. These are the weapons. The pretty broad range of swords so far, even though I'm not that high of a level. Shields wise, there's only about 5 or 6 I could choose, so I got the smaller one, just so I was more mobile. And then there's a lot of helmets and a lot of armors you can use. I didn't really go big for that. I just cared more about my shields and my swords. So that's kind of what I focus my monies on so far in the game. But I guess I'm just starting, so I don't really know what would be the best game plan. You do see on the side there's also like a win-loss type of thing and some other goodies. But here's where they make their money, I guess. You can actually buy gold if you want to and unlock stuff faster. But I mean, that's all personal preference, and I believe they're unlocked with Microsoft points. Now we're going on a matchmaking, which kind of disappointed me. Very fun, but it just took very long to find a match. I sat at the screen right here for about 5 minutes, and maybe it was just because I was late, but I just had a very hard time finding a match. Finally, a couple minutes later, I got, bam, this challenger emerge with a nice little screen that shows me his stats and my stats combined. Now, I know you guys just want to see the fight, so I'm not going to talk over it, but enjoy.
Weapons ready. Fight! Let blood be shed. Again! Never drop your fucking guard.
Victory! And then I get my really awesome Rocky pose where I'm like, yeah! Followed by my loading screen. And the really cool thing I'm going to show you next is this like kind of thing where it shows you your rating, their rating, everything that they had, like equipment wise and also perk wise. And you can just kind of compare stats and see how they matched up to you or you matched up to them and how you can better yourself. Now, the last thing I'm going to go over that I know a lot of people do want to see when I go over game reviews is the achievements. There's only 12, so there's not a ton, but they do range in scores, some 20, some 40. I believe there's actually 160, I think. I don't know if there's any hundreds or anything, but I do go through the entire list, so we'll see. Here's the 60, but that's 25 executions, so that would take a long time in your quick matches. But I do believe altogether there's somewhere around 500 gamer score for this game altogether. So if you do want to finish it, that is a good little chunk of gamer score to add on. So happy achievement hunting, I guess. Overall, I would give this game an 8.5 out of 10. I did enjoy it a lot. Great for a free game in my opinion. Seems like it will have a very great story. I haven't actually got to play all the way through it yet, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But so far, my first little glance of it, first little look, I say it's a good game. I say that I enjoy it so far, and I know it'll give me at least a couple more hours of good playtime. So why not go pick it up if you have some free time and some free space. But thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit subscribe, and have a great day.